living here in Ventura County, we really don't see huge issues. I know with SB 54, and I'm going to get into immigration a little bit, you're limited on what you can do in cooperation with ICE.
That's correct.
We have had 300,000 migrant children go missing from the Biden administration. And it's my understanding the 101 corridor is a big corridor to traffic kids and people. What are you doing as sheriff to look out for possible migrant children that could be hidden in our communities?
That's a great question. So because we can't have any involvement at all with immigration other than very narrow parameters that SB 54 allows, unless we get a call of truly like a human trafficking type of thing for us to investigate, we're not actively investigating anything as it relates to immigration. We have to rely on our federal partners to do that exclusively. Now, if somebody's in my custody that's been held to answer, meaning not just arrested, but actually where a judge has looked at the arrest and said, okay, there's enough information here to hold this person for those charges that are serious or violent felonies, or they've been previously convicted of a serious or violent felony within a certain time period, on those instances, those very narrow instances, I can communicate with immigration, letting them know the release date. And that's the extent of the communication. So immigration will reach out and say, oh, we're interested in this inmate, and then we review that inmate to see if they meet the criteria.
And what is the criteria?
So if they're held to, they're here, number one, here illegally, and then two, have been held to answer or convicted of certain offenses that are laid out in SB 54. We work with our public defender's office to make sure which they understand SB 54 very well also. So we have a secondary sounding board to make sure when we're communicating that we know we're communicating with the right people. We'll tell us immigration, all we tell them is the person is getting out on this date. And that's all we can share with them. They can choose to come get them. We can't let them into the jail to get them. They've got to wait for them to get released before they can take possession of that person. But that's the extent of it.